Lydia, you just did an amazing job in the panel. How fulfilling is to inspire people?
I'm completely full.
Full of love?
I'm full of love. I'm such an inspiration. It's wonderful being an inspiration for people so they can be inspired by me and then follow their dreams. And then in a way their dreams are my dreams. Yes.
And what about when you were trying to break in the industry? Did you ever attend panels and things like that?
I mostly used a crowbar to break into the industry when no one was looking. But yes,
what the hell did you say? I'm like, what is a crowbar?
I would try to wait until people were at panels so that I could break in when they weren't around. No, yes, I loved going to panels, and in fact, I started coming to Digital Hollywood about 5 years ago, and I met the girls who developed the show Teachers.
Ooh.
They did videos online, very, very funny. They were an all-female improv troupe. I was in an all-female improv troupe at the time, and I ended up writing a web series based on raising my son, who happens to be here right now. And it was called Raising Mom, and I produced the first episode a couple of years ago, and it's kind of had several iterations. It's shown up in my comedy work, but I was very much inspired by coming to conferences, knowing that I wanted to do something, being able to listen to 50 different people tell me what they did, and be able to find one that says, I can do that, you know? Depending on how much money you have, how much time you have, what your interests are, the project that you want to get off the ground is going to be very different from other people's projects. But being able to come and listen to other people's experiences can save you a lot of time by just giving you ideas that you hadn't had before. You can ask them how it was. And and years later I was on American Housewife, and I was a recurring guest star. I played Luz for a couple of episodes, and sitting next to me was one of the ladies that was on that panel, and I was able to thank her and tell her how much she inspired me and how I had written this web series and produced it and had done all this stuff because I was inspired by her panel. And by then, Teachers was already a show on TV Land. They'd been on for a couple of seasons. So dreams do come true, little ones. Never forget. Never forget. I'm here inspiring you.
Gracias.
Keep after it. Keep after it, chiquititos.
Now we need just some glitter to throw from.
I believe in you.
Goya, you were awesome in the panel.
Thank you.
But I wanted to ask you if you attend panels before, and like were you on the other side?
No, I was usually getting in trouble on the other side, so this is nice to be on this side of the panel.
And what about people who inspire you? Like because you know that they say you always have to have a mentor. Who has been your mentor?
Well, I just recently had a mentor called, her name was Elizabeth Kemp. She passed away last year.
Yes. So now you have a mentor and an angel.
And an angel, yeah. So she was really special, and she's the one that really gave me a beautiful introduction to acting. So, yeah.
Well, my last thing is you have to say something in Spanish for the Latino audience, whatever you want.
Pero ya sabes, si el Goya tiene que ser bueno.
Ay, el Goya, muy bien. Gracias.
Okay.
What the hell did she say? Okay.
Yes. I want to know how was for you transitioning from actor to director.
Where you were
like, I'm tired of auditions. I'm just gonna direct these people, or
no, it wasn't that so much. It was just a desire to keep growing and learning, and it seemed like the next obvious thing to do in order to sort of expand. You know.
Did you ever direct yourself?
I have directed myself, yeah.
And is it hard, or you rather have somebody else guiding you?
It's not hard. Acting when you're directing and acting simultaneously, for me the acting can start to feel like a little bit of a nuisance. You know, like I just want to sort of like do it efficiently and then get back to the harder work of directing.
And like then when you start directing all these like famous actors, were you like a little fan as an actor of your actors, or you always saw them as normal people?
No, there have been times when I've been directing people whose work I have known for so long that I had to get over being intimidated in order to be able to discuss, alternative choices or ideas. But thankfully, most of the actors I've worked with, even the very established ones, are people that are open to direction, and it's usually worked out okay.
My last question. Is there anybody that you dream of directing that you haven't directed yet?
Oh, sure. There's so many people I would love to work with, both acting with or directing. The list is endless. I mean, I'm a huge Kate Blanchett fan. I love Tom Hardy. Many people.
How about we bring them to Get Shorty?
They have an open invitation.
Good. And my last thing, I want to hear your Spanish.
My Spanish?
Sí.
Yo soy el hombre más afortunado en el mundo.
Muy bien, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Adiós. Thank you so much. I would like to know, how did you turn into an amazing moderator?
It just kind of happened. I have a master's degree in speech communication, and I like people, so I talk to strangers, and gradually it just comes down to, if you have a chance to talk to someone for a few seconds, what do you want to ask them? Not what do you want to tell them, what do you want to ask them? And so that helps me be a good moderator.
Wow. And then you have also an amazing writing career. I love it that we watch in Spanish was El Auto Increíble with Kid.
Oh, Knight Rider, yeah. Yeah, no, I've been very lucky. I've had a number of different careers. I have 18 produced credits of episodic television on network. I've published a magazine. I've worked in technology and social media strategy, so I'm just having fun.
Wow, such an inspiration for all the women out there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. And my last thing is, I want to hear your Spanish.
Mi español es muy malo.
No, suena bien.
No. I speak noun, verb, and mime. Es próxima aquí. Es rojo. Es donde está primera. You know, really bad Spanish.
Gracias.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Buenos días.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, find me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. Adiós.